someone that is not living their own life, but portraying the life of another. So if I'm portraying the life of another, then everything that I am doing is inauthentic. Nothing connects me to this persona that I am carrying out. So then you ask yourself, if you have a television in your house and you've possibly been a person that's watched all types of different TV shows throughout your life, each one of these actors have been following and portraying a different persona, a different or a different they become a different image, right? Now these personas all fit the bill of a certain emotion. You can have the actor that's very stressed out because some incident happened in their life that you see in the movie or in the show. And so they're very stressed out and they're making decisions very quickly and they're scared and they're making everyone else around them scared. That's their the thing that you can identify this actor with in that show. You can have a person that is very promiscuous. So this person is going around the show having different sexual experiences with different people, which is also a with the desire to create the genre of the film. Because if you have a film that has actors that are portraying basically different sexual, carrying out different sexual acts, and they're having a sexual agenda, then of course that rating of that movie is going to be rated R. Or if you get even worse, you may have an X movie or an NR, not rated, or X movie. Now, if you have a movie where the person is very confident and they're about their business. This actor they have a great job and they went to school and they work in the high rise building. They're maybe the CEO or the boss. They're carrying out a persona, mind you. So we have an idea of the actors in the movies that we see are carrying out a persona. They're presenting us a certain persona, right? With the goal of that movie is to influence the people that are watching the movie in the direction in which the agenda is leading. So you have all these different actors that are not uh, um, um, they're not portraying themselves, of course, because they're acting. They're acting like someone else, which is a lie. They're lying. They're lying to you. Whenever you go to the theater and you watch a movie, you have people that are lying to you, so that at any time the director can go cut, then that person's persona goes back to who they are. So their person, who they are, which is also persona, if they've grown up watching movies in Babylon or anywhere in the world, and they created idols out of these people that they see on the screen. These people are just carrying out a persona, mind you. Now, so since we know that everybody's acting and they follow a script that is showing them, okay, at this point, we want you to put more emotion into your role. We want you to say it like this. We want you to act like this, right? And that person that is acting, the actor, is going to follow that script verbatim, right? And they're going to put all of the information that they've learned on how to carry out this sort of emotion or to say this sentence in the way it should be said to convey a certain emotion on the screen. They're going to use all their intellect from what they've seen and what they've studied in their schools and through their teachers in order to portray this what? Lie. Now, what an actor is also doing, right? Because this channel, we talk about the ins and outs and the foundation of things. We don't just say actor and then leave it like that. The actor is portraying a lie. So also, every one of the actors, like I told you, they're following a different emotion, a different persona, which is not their own. But what is these personas? These personas and these different portrayals are basically portrayals of spirits. Let me tell you that again. An actor that you see in the movie is playing a script, and they go to school and they do study in order to portray the image or the personhood, the personality of a certain emotion. So this is a romantic movie. So this person has to learn how to be romantic. So they go back and study other people that have played romantic roles. And then they read the script, and the person has written out a script, and been very precise on what this person will say at this moment in order to portray or convey a certain emotion. So then when the people watch the acting in the movie, they're going to be like, "Oh, that is this is a romantic scene right here. This is going to garner an emotional reaction from the people watching the film." So these actors know, they study, they know exactly how to elicit an emotion from you and me by watching their movies, whatever type of role it is. What I'm trying to tell you is that there's different genres of movies: horror flicks, romantic flicks, action flicks, all sorts of flicks. Each one of these actors are basically portraying a spirit. They're lying as well to you because it's not them. When they say cut, once again, they go back to being who they are. But then when they say action, they're following a script. But you say, okay, they're just trying to entertain me. What do you think entertain means? They're entering you. They're entertained. They're containing you. Entering you. What's entering you? A spirit is entering you, containing you. Entertain, contain those that are taking in the information or taking in the spirit. So actors are very skilled, right? So each one of their roles, you can basically say, is a spirit that they're playing. Spirits that are in the spiritual realm that are trying to possess you. Check this out. If you see a movie and it's all about sex, it's all about promiscuity. It could be, like I told you before, a rated R movie. It could be a not rated movie. It could be even a porno X movie, right? That is going to put emotions in you. It's going to put thoughts in you. That the hope is that these emotions and these thoughts will stay with you, so that it will affect your life, and that anything that we put in our minds. She said in the Bible, it says when you anything that you put inside, basically, it's paraphrasing. You put anything inside of you, that is what's going to come out of you. So if you're putting nothing but promiscuity in your mind, you're watching nothing but disgusting, dirty movies. You are going to now you're going to now portray or carry out those types of actions. You're going to carry that act out in your own life, even if it's not overt, even if it's not something that's just like so noticeable to people. You may now start to, after watching lots of these, promiscuous types of movies, you may start now watching other movies alone time in your own house, pornographic material. You may now start to do the whole masturbation thing, right? Spilling your seed, which is a sin against the Most High God. It's fornication with yourself. What happens when you fornicate with yourself? You put a spirit in you sin against your own body. You sin against your own body. That means you are now susceptible to other spirits coming into you, not just the spirit of promiscuity and fornication, but other spirits, right? Maybe hate, maybe fear, any spirit. When you sin against your own body, you are now susceptible to a myriad of other spirits coming into you. The actors, Hollywood, the directors know this because their goal, if they want to make a movie where it's about horror and danger and being scared and all, they put that fear in you. But that fear spirit is not the only spirit that comes in you. All other types of spirits come in you. Distrust for people. You don't trust people no more. Fear is assisted by these other spirits, lying spirits. You got to cover yourself up because you don't want people to know that you've done this. Now you got to lie in order to misdirect people. That's a spirit lying, all because of the spirit of fear, right? So you know where I'm going with this. So what I'm saying is, the goal of the Hollywood directors and the actors is to create a society that is so deplorable, that is so beneath, that just goes completely against God. Why? Because they serve a God that says you do as much wickedness as possible so that you will reach the level of righteousness. Let me say that again. The wicked that control our world and those that assist the leaders, the main ones in the positions of power, those like the actors, those that run Hollywood, which is controlled by the fakes that are over there in the land right now. I'm not going to go into that. Revelation 2939 people, right? their goal is to destroy the world because they know of the judgment that's coming to them from the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So they say, if we can't have this world, we're going to destroy the world. So we're going to make the world deplorable. We're going to cause the people to have no morals, lose all their morals completely. And so our goal, being workers of iniquity, doing evil in secret, is to destroy the world, not just what you see as far as the topography, the world, the land. They want to destroy the people, destroy their morals, destroy their belief system, to be so more immoral. So they go out into the world and they carry out the things that they see from their movie screen. The movies are more real than what you see in reality because they know that people will not take the movies seriously. They know that the people are thinking movies are just movies, unreal. This is just something for entertainment. But like I told you before, entertainment is to enter you. They want to contain you. They're entering you to contain you, take possession of you by the spirits that come from the God that they serve, which is the fallen one. So every one of these actors that are have playing roles of being arrogant, prideful, lustful, murderers, deceivers, every other spirit you can think of in the Bible, you've seen movies where each one of these spirits are carried out in these actors that are lying because that's not who they are. But they have spirits themselves, but they're carrying out an agenda. So they portray a role. You think the role is just from some director that has written some amazing script, and this script is just it's a good story, and we just want you to be happy and watch the good movie and think and just no. They wrote a script to receive a certain reaction from the public or to create a certain type of people in the public. They have created movies with these different roles, the actors playing these different roles to fulfill an agenda that they have at a certain time. So if their agenda is to cause disrest and violence in the world, they'll create movies that have actors that you idolize to portray roles that are not of God, that go against his laws, statutes, and commandments, but they'll flood the theaters with a whole bunch of dangerous, violent movies. And then at that time, they'll call those spirit people will watch these movies. They're watching their favorite actors. These are their idols. They'll sit down for 2 to 3 hours and watch these movies, get all this information into their minds, into their subconscious, right? That information in their subconscious will stay there and will affect them later at a time they don't know because it's the subconscious mind, the mind that is not the forefrontal mind. It's not the mind that you're using to think about things that are happening to you in just real time. It's that mind that never goes to sleep and it's like a recorder. It records everything, that every stimuli, every information that comes in, it records it, but you don't know you've received it. They just put images. You just thought you watched a good movie. This thing was captivating. It was riveting. And then all of a sudden, you're carrying out these different actions that you see from that actor in that movie. Now, don't tell me. Please don't tell it's just a movie. And if you, it's just art. And we should be able to watch any movie that we want. And people should know that it's just a movie. It's not believe. It's just not believed. It's what's that? It's it's not real, but it is real. And that's because, check this out, the people that control this world know they're dealing with I'm not going to say that word. They're dealing with a society of people that do not want to think. They think that everything, the people in the world think that they are in a playground. We live in a playground where you just go do whatever, you go over here, do whatever you want, and go meet this person and do whatever you want. I don't have to think about nothing. How is this going to affect my life? How is it affecting my mind, my actions, my emotions? How is it affecting me? Why can't I sleep? Why am I always suspicious of people? Why am I always thinking someone's out to get me? Why? Because what have you been watching? How much TV, how much social media do you actually get on? What are you doing in your life? Because there is an enemy that is out there that is led by Satan and his fallen angels and his demons, led by Satan and his spirits that come into people and possess them because they don't have a relationship with Yahushua HaMashiach, which a lot of you call Jesus Christ. And then they're left naked. They're now naked now, where they don't have the ability to fight the spiritual enemies that are coming to possess them and take control of them. So they're like, and then because they don't have any knowledge, my people perish for the lack of knowledge. That's what the Bible says. They don't have any knowledge of what's going on around them. They're just children in a playground, just playing, doing whatever they want, right? And then all of a sudden, your enemy comes to you, presenting you a weapon, fighting you with a weapon that you have no idea about, you have no protection against, and then all of a sudden here you are just thinking, oh, this is just life, and we're just living life, and everybody's out to help everyone. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes, and there are good and bad people, but everybody's trying to do the right thing, but sometimes they may just not do the right thing, and then they may get frustrated, and they may feel just lost, and they may feel hopeless, and then they go and do the real wrong things and just do. No, you have people that set out to destroy you, they want not only to destroy your body but your soul, because they know that the one that they serve is only going to give them what they need if they follow his agenda, if they hurt people that he wants them to hurt, if they portray these images, if they walk in, if they become these images, these idols, and then carry out these agendas that go against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. I'm telling you real stuff. I'm giving you real knowledge, real wisdom. Actors, they're liars, but they're not just liars. They're lying for a reason. Every actor that you see on that TV was prepped and groomed, because they had to be prepped and groomed to be able to stand up in front of you in order to be on the television and have a big audience around them to where they can see them. They can hear every word that comes out of their mouth. They have to be prepped. Now, if the ones that are control of the image of the devices that carry out these images, if the ones that are in control are serving Satan, that hates God, hates his commandments, that want to destroy the world and pollute the people with all these evil spirits and evil ways. If the one that controls the world is now signing your check and you actually are in that industry, then you are going to fulfill their desires. So now you fulfill their desires, you are working for them. You are against God. You are not of the Most High God. You are the one he will say, depart from me, I never knew you. You are the one that'll say, didn't I do this good thing? Didn't I do it? No, I never knew you. And then the angels, the holy angels, come and take you away and throw you in the lake of fire. Because my people perish for the lack of knowledge. Not just the Israelites, which are the Negroes scattered to the four corners of the earth. Make sure I say that every video, because if you don't know that by now, whatever, do your study. But the world, though, is the Gentiles. There'll be those that worship him on his holy mountain as well. So Gentiles shall make it into the kingdom, some, and then some Israelites, not all Gentiles. Let's just keep it really 100, 100, right? So you got to understand that you have to use your mind and think, and they know they have a population of people that do not think. They don't think about nothing. And then when you try to talk to people about these things and reveal to them this knowledge, they get mad at you. They say you're crazy. They say you are, what's wrong, man? This guy's tripping. This woman's tripping. Every time they come around, they're just making us feel worse. They're like a Debbie Downer. They're just getting us down. Why are you here? It's like, okay, all right, I'm my brother's keeper. That's why I make these videos, because I'm trying to wake you up and give you knowledge and information that I have. You can go to another channel and get knowledge and information that somebody else got. I'm trying to give you the knowledge and information I got from my experience in this world, that I know based off of my experiences is the real. It's the real. You got to watch what you put in your temple. You got to watch what you put in your temple, because that sin cup, everybody has a sin cup. When that sin cup is risen to its end, at the end of wickedness, sin is destruction, it's death. So these movies, these actors, they want you to make them idols. They want you to idolize them. What does the Bible say? What does the Bible say? You should have no idols before the Most. You should worship nothing other than the Most High God, right? So these idols that are your actors and your sports stars and all these people that are in public figureheads, they got all the money. They're the ones that you look at and they say, they got that big house, I want that. They live with that woman, that guy that looks just this, oh, beautiful. I want that. They're living their dream. They got an album out. It's #1 in the country. I want that. I want to go and rap. I want to go and play football. I want to go do this, the entertainment, be an actor. You do that, right? You do that. Now you are basically signing up to the one, you're signing a contract in each one of these public industries that you love so much, right? That garner and give the most money to most people, right? You sign over your soul to Satan because you are able now. Listen very close. You are able to have finances that allow you to do anything pretty much you want in this world. The Bible says the rich man, it's harder for the rich man to enter into heaven than it is for what is it, a goat or a cow or what something, a horse, or to go through the eye of a needle. You know what I'm talking about? So it's harder for someone that has riches, a man or a woman in this world that has riches to enter into the kingdom of God than for a camel to go through the eye of a needle. Why is that? Because you have everything at your disposal. You can do anything you want in this world. Everyone goes to work, a lot of us. You feel tired after work. You feel like I can't do anything more. I just want to lay back, get in my bed, and just turn the lights off and go to sleep, or sit there and make maybe some coffee, or make not coffee, but make some drink that you want, or eat some food and lay back and watch TV, right? And then you got to get up and do it all over again. What do these people get to do? Oh, I don't. I just got done with my job. I'm gonna go to Tahiti. I'm going to an island. I'm gonna get a flight right now. I'm off for the next couple of days. I'll just take a flight anywhere. I'm gonna go lay and chill on the beach. And then when I get to that beach, because they have no morals, because they are following the ways of the fallen one, or maybe they're not now, but they don't have a strong foundation with the Lord. They say, I'm gonna go pay for this prostitute. I'm gonna pay for this gigolo. I'm gonna go out and do a whole bunch of drugs. I'm gonna do this. And then after I get done of spending all this money, it's not gonna affect me. It's not gonna affect my bank account. I'm gonna be able to have, it's gonna be like I didn't even spend anything because I got so much money. I'm gonna leave this paradise that I'm at right here that I flew to get to, like 4,000 miles. I'm going to Greece, the Poconos. I'm going. And then after they get done, they say, "Oh, I'll just go home now. Go home, get ready for work the next day." Like that didn't happen. Nothing happened. Oh, dang, gotta get back to work. Now I'm back at work. Oh, I'll just go to shoot. I'll go to another island, the Caribbean, next weekend. These people can do that. They have signed a contract. They've signed their souls over to the fallen one. The fallen one will give you gifts. He will give you power. He will give you authority. He will give you everything your eyes can see. Just like he said to Christ, if you just bow down to me, worship me, anything that you see, you shall be able to have. Just bow down to me. Christ said, depart from me, Satan. You shall serve the Lord your God, and the Lord your God only shall you serve. And then he left him. He says, depart from evil, resist the devil, and he'll flee. So the Most High was never had no evil in him, but he resisted Satan. He resisted Satan. And the Satan fled. The Most High God's word is true. There's no ambiguity. There's no nothing that's impure or wrong about the word of the Most High God. But then you have these actors and these that have the money and all the ones that you idolize. They took the deal. They signed the deal. So, mind you, don't ever in your life think that the ones you see on TV now that have this money that you know have been in the public eye for years and years and years, because some of them just get in and they don't know the business yet. They don't know the deal yet. They just got into the industries that make a lot of money, right? And they haven't been touched or tapped by the satanic elite, the secret societies, the Masons, and all of these different orders and the fallen angels that are in human skin that I told you about before. They haven't been tapped by them. They haven't been tapped by these guys yet. So they'll make their money, and then all of a sudden they'll get a tap. Hey, come in the back room or wherever the room is. Let's talk about you going further, elevating you, right? Get more money, get more wealth, get more power, get more uh, uh, um, visibility. People see you. You'll have more influence. Just do this. Then I'll start doing the rituals, sex rituals. Start doing the other satanic rituals. Start getting into magic. Start learning about New Age principles. Start doing the Kundalini. Start doing the astral projection. Start doing the ancestor worship. Start doing the what is that? The alchemy. Start learning about the Kabbalah. Start doing magic. They'll get into all that stuff because it's like a rabbit hole. They'll go further and further and further and further down, being more and more deceived, more spirits coming into them, messing their minds up, taking them further and further away from the Most High God, taking them further away from desiring Him, seeking and obey, and try seeking to obey Him, knowing, taking them further and further away from knowing what's good and evil. And now there'll be people that think evil is good and good is evil. It's a process, and these people that are skilled, these people that are in the Hollywood, and the actors, they know exactly what they're doing. They're not going to give them something unless they know. Because check it, like I told you before, the people that you see on the TV, even the news people, those that are anyone that you see on TV that has a position to influence you, that you hear words coming out of your box, out of your TV box, out of your smart TV, out of your radio, out of any, they have to be trusted by the satanic elite that are over the world. They have their power structure, their people, their minions underneath them that are in these positions of power. They don't let people come into those industries that will be able to influence you by the words that come out of their mouth unless they have made a deal. When they make the deal, now they put them on the radio. They make a deal, they put them on ESPN. They make a deal, they put them on your news stations. They make a deal, they put them in these positions because they have words that come out of their mouths. And these words are the words influence man. God created the world with the word, his word, and he gave us the power in order to speak word and change our surroundings. Anything you ask in my name, you shall receive. The same person, the person that he gave the power to, the people, he gave the power to are us. So you could speak evil into your life, or you can speak with the tongue is good and evil. That's paraphrasing because it's said a certain way. But with the tongue is life and death. There it is. You can speak it, and they know it. The ones that don't, that go against God, the ones in the positions of power, that say they hate God, they go against God, His commandments. They know God real. They know God real. They know His word is real. They're just deceiving you to make you believe it ain't real. They know they're fighting against God. They know they're lost. They know they took the deal to be the rulers of this world. That their time in the Bible, the book that they read, and they know they have other books in the Bible we don't know nothing about. But they know that word is true. But they hate God because of what God said. He says, "My people are the Negroes." Yeah, scattered to the four corners of the earth. And God gave everyone in that book. He wrote it out perfectly. What the children of Israel would go through, who they are, why they go through what they're going through. They're going to have the rulership at the end of the world. Esau is the ruler of the world at the end of the world. Jacob's the ruler of the world to come. His God is the Most High God, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahushua HaMashiach is the Christ. He is going to be the king. He's going to rule forever and ever, and his people are going to be in a position of power beneath him, and then the Gentiles shall be their servants. Boom. That's the way it is. They don't want that. They cannot imagine the Israelites being Negroes. They know we are. They already know who we are, and it will come out soon. But they know who we are. They don't want to serve us. They hate us. Esau. Esau hates his brother. He was gonna kill his brother when his dad died, Isaac. But then when Isaac died, actually, the original Esau had a conversion. Him and his brother, people don't ever talk about this. Esau, the original Esau, made up with Jacob, and they were fine. But his bloodline wasn't fine when he's with Jacob, and his bloodline is now has hated Jacob, my people, the Negro, scattered to the four corners of the earth, which are all over the world, right? But most Judah's in America, and you got all the other tribes in Africa. That's where our homeland is. That land you call Africa, which is not called Africa, because Giuseppe Scipio was Scipio. That was his name he made for the world, for the land mass of Africa, right? This is not that land is not Africa. It was called Akabulin before. And then, of course, it was probably another name before that. The whole land, I'm talking about the whole landmass of Africa. He says that you parted my lands. They parted his land at the Berlin Convention. They parted the lands of Africa and made them into different countries. In the Bible, it says, you parted my lands. That's what God, and the Most High God said, you parted my lands. And they're going to pay for that. But that land was titled something else. Anyways, that's the land. And so basically, the wicked ones, they know all this stuff. They know everything. Yep, Mamuk the general. It was called the land of Ham. And Ham doesn't Ham mean Mamuk? Doesn't it mean hot or black or hot? Mook the General. First of all, blessings to you, Malika Adaya. Most definitely with the remnant. Blessings to you, Mook the General. Blessings to you, Rejoiceful Spirit. All praise to the Most High Yah. He says, Shalom, Judah J. Can you do a teaching on? I think it's the Prospect 2025. Please give us your take on it. I will do that. That's my next video. My next video. It's amazing you said that. I can't believe you said that. The next video, y'all, is I'm gonna do my study, and I've been thinking about it already. It's going to be called Project 2025. My next video is Project 2025. Thank you so much for that, Rejoiceful Spirit. And also, Ayub XXNKM. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? Blessings to you. Shalom, Ayub. Let me see. Cletus McNuts. Are you a Taliban? Axel, you got to be out your mind. Come here saying some old mess like that. I'm an Israelite through and through. I'm the tribe of the Most High God. It's Judah. That's who I am. So don't come here saying no weirdness like this. You know what I'm saying? Connie Lingus, Judah J. Yeah, most definitely blessings to you. Let me see. Ti targeted individual. What's good, bro? What's up? What's good? Love to you. So basically, yeah. So yeah, Mamuk the General. It's a hot. So now, if that land over there was called Hot or Ham, right? Ham is the brother. So you got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. These are the ones that the sons of Noah that came over from the flood. Now they all got their portion. The Most High God. So Noah gave each one of his sons a portion of land. They all got a plot of land. So Shem had a plot of land, Ham had a plot of land, and Japheth had a plot of land. Now I know that Ham had a lot of Africa, but Shem also had a lot of Africa too. When I say Africa, I'm talking about the land of Ham or Akabulin, which is that land we call Africa now. So imagine that each one of the brothers had a different part of that land. Now I think maybe Japheth had the northern lands, right? But Shem and Ham both had large portions of what we would call Africa now, right? And these elites know everything about that. That's why they tried to cut the lands up during the Berlin Convention because they were nothing but they're nothing but what is that? The um, what is that? They're the I can't remember. I forgot. Anyways, they go into different lands and they try to take over their governments and change them to follow their ways and their customs. What I can't believe I can't think of that word. Let me stop for 1 second. I forgot. Anyways, if you guys can think of it, that's okay. So the Most High God said that they would do this. So them knowing that we are going back to our land, the Negroes scattered to the four corners of the earth, they are trying now to destroy everything because they see the prophecies that the Bible has said is going to come to pass. They see them coming to pass now. There's no lie. There's no oh, I can't see what's going on and know things aren't different. Everybody feels it. I was waiting in a line, trying to get a card or something like that. It was a social security card or something like that another other day. And I just talked to this random woman. I said, ma'am, do you notice how things are just different now? People are different. Things have changed. Random woman. She's oh, I don't. If you, she's like, I don't see how anybody can't see how things are different now. People are different. Everything in the world is different. Everybody's at a heightened level, spiritually, mentally. Um, colonists was the word I was talking about. They call the colonists, the colonizers go around the world taking over people's lands, taking their resources, changing their ways, their customs to fit their own, trying to what is that? Assimilate people into their own ways of thinking of things, and then make it seem like that's the only way. You know what? God got you. God got you, baby. He got you. And I think a lot of them know that the things that the agendas that they have, not being able to carry them out because the Most High God is on the throne. And he's the one that is taking care of us. He's the one that's making nations rise up against the enemies of him in these last days, like you see in Africa, how they're rising up against the colonists, the France and the Britons, and they're saying, "Get out of our country, and you're not taking this from us no more. You're not taking our resources, taking it to your people, and then we have nothing." Those people don't even have electricity. They don't even have electricity in their country. They don't got nothing. But then they go back to their country and they take all the resources from Africa. And then their people are good, but then those people in Africa have nothing. And it goes on for hundreds and hundreds of years. And they tax the money that they give the Africans. They take the resources from Africa and then they charge the Africans and sell it back to the Africans. You gotta be out your damn mind. Nigga, you gotta be out your damn mind. You are done. You are done. And the Bible says you shall pay double. Mazel tov. Blessings to you guys all. Let me make another video. I gotta go work out. But anyways, blessings to you all. I love you all. If you like to like, share, subscribe to this channel. It sends people to the algorithm. The algorithm sends people to my channel. Please push the likes, the subscribe button. Push the thumbs up button. If you haven't pushed the thumbs up button, you receive something you like. I told you I'm learning how to pause. I get excited, man. I'm trying to learn how to just talk calmer and put spaces in between my words. But hey, man, I got fired. Anyway, I got fired. And this is. But anyways, like, share, subscribe, push the thumbs up button. If you like to donate to the channel, go to Cash App, and it's Judah J Talks 144. That is the Cash App. Let me see. I'm gonna put this in a thing right now, just so you can see it, because it always helps the channel. It does help the channel for those that would like to bless the channel. It help out as far as like personal day-to-day expenses, also to get other things for this channel to increase those that will watch the channel by having different equipment, that lighting and all sorts of other things, apps and software to make this channel could be better. So anyways, let me see 1 second here. I'm trying to find a way to post a post on here, but I don't know if I could do it. If I can't, that's fine. If I can't, that's fine. Let me see. Let me see. Do. Super chat, live messages. Uh, all right. I guess I can't do it. I gotta learn how to do that. 'Cause I just got a new phone. I don't know how to do that. So, anyways, blessings to you. If you like to donate to the channel, it's $ Judah J Talks 144. And I will be making another video a little bit later, y'all willing, after the workout, if I'm inspired to do so. If I'm not making another video. I believe you have to be inspired to come amongst the people. And I believe I'm inspired by the Most High God when I speak the things that I speak. But if I don't have a word, you won't see me on here all the time, because that's just not the way. I don't make videos every day, and I'm not going against other people that make videos every day, because some people are very inspired by the Most High and gives them messages to give to you. But for me, I don't have a message for you every day. So, anyways, blessings to you. I love you, and until next time, shalom.